Okay, so in the previous session, we have seen the history of Elam as well as Mesopotamia and the rivalry between these two regions, Elam and Mesopotamia. The different kingdoms and empires in this region were at constant wars throughout the several millennium. So, as we discussed earlier, Elam is considered to be the dawn of civilization in ancient Iran, and the existence of Elamite civilization goes back to more than 2700 BCE. So almost 5000 years of history of civilizations is there to Elam. So Elam or Elamites were located at the highlands of Zagros mountains. As told earlier, these are the Zagros mountain ranges, and this plain of Elam means the highlands or the people at an higher altitude. So they were located at the highlands of Zagros mountains. The Elamite practiced polytheism. Please note it down. The religious practice of Elamites, or the religious practices of Elamites. The religious practices of Elamites. Elamites practiced polytheism, and around more than 200 gods are mentioned in Mesopotamian documents, cuneiform documents of Mesopotamia. More than 200 ancient Elamite gods are mentioned in Mesopotamian documents. Write down the name of the first Elamite god, Shimut. Shimut, you can check the message box. So Shimut was the first Elamite god, and he was the herald of the gods. Note it down. First Elamite god and the herald of the gods. He was associated with Mars. Shimut was associated with Mars. However, we are not very much clear. We are unaware, and it is not known to us which ancient city served as his main cult center. Shimut was also worshipped in Mesopotamia, where he was compared to the war god Nargel. So Shimut was the first god. So exam point of view, please take down the proper notes. Now the second Mesopotamian god, Pinikir. On the left hand side of the screen you can see Pinikir. So several divinities from the Iranian plateau or Elam can be connected to the ancient gods of Elam from different Elamite regions. For example, Pinkir, then another one is Hamban. You can see here Humban or Hamban. These were the worship of these gods were practiced in Awan. We had studied about this dynasty last time. Then Shimut and another god called as Kila Shupir. These gods were worshipped in Anshan, and there was one more god known as Adad who was worshipped in Anshan. Write down the heading as Adad, the weather god. Okay, for the first time, the mention of Adad was found in around from around 2nd millennium BC's inscriptions or cuneiform tablets. Adad was the weather god of Babylonia and Assyria. The name Adad may have brought into Mesopotamia towards the end of 3rd millennium BCE by Western Semites. So there are not many attestations about many gods and goddesses and their attestations from ancient Elamite period in Elamite inscriptions. So we have not much of the information about Elamite gods available at present. Another god was Belet Teraban, was another god worshipped in Susa and nearby region. Then Inshushinak, he was an important god. Inshushinak was the protector god of Susa city. Okay, He was the protector god of Susa. He was said to be the ruler of the gods, the king of the gods. And he was also considered as a royal god of Elamites. There was one treaty with Naram-Sin of Akkad. It states that to the god Inshushinak, a king is subject. Okay, this shows how much important this god was during that period. Now the assistants of Inshushinak. There were two Mesopotamian deities named as Lagamal and Ishmekerab. They were regarded as Inshushinak's assistants and they played a role in the journey of dead to the afterlife in ancient Elamite religion. Okay, so they are said to guide the departed soul in his afterlife. Then here you can see on the screen Choga Zanbil Ziggurat. This ziggurat was dedicated to the god Inshushinak, and please note down who established this city. Untash Napirish established this city. Okay, is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Mention the next heading as Hamban. He was an Elamite god and is attested in the earliest sources preserving information about Elamite religion. Okay, one more important point is this god was also worshipped by early Achaemenids. A very important point. This god, Hamban, was also worshipped by early Achaemenid kings. On the right hand side, you can see Persepolis fortification archives. I will tell you later about this.
Since sir, like recipes and all.
Sorry? Yes, you can say. Early Achaemenids means up to at least Darius or Xerxes. They are said to be the early Achaemenids.
Okay, sir.
So for the first 2 to 3 generations, they used to worship this god. So in Persepolis fortification archives or Persepolis administrative archives, this god is mentioned more often even than Ahura Mazda. So you can realize how much important this god was during the early years of Achaemenid dynasty. In the Persepolis fortification archives, write it down. In the Persepolis fortification archives, in bracket write it down, a part of administrative archives. These archives has got thousands of different cuneiform tablets, but only 1 or 2 old Persian cuneiform tablets. Only one, in fact, only one old Persian cuneiform tablet as of now. So in the Persian fortification archives or Persepolis administrative archives, this god appears more than any other Elamite or Persian god with more than 20 mentions. Okay, whereas Ahura Mazda has been mentioned for only 10 times, 10 to 12 times. Moreover, the amount of grain, according to these ancient documents, was offered to Hamban by Achaemenid administration was more than thrice as that was offered to Ahura Mazda. So we can say that Elamites very heavily influenced the later Achaemenids, because you can see the areas of Elamites and Achaemenids were immediately adjoining to each other. Pars and Elam, they are the neighboring regions. So definitely Elamites had influenced the Achaemenids a lot. Here is the Pars province of Achaemenids. Okay, write down the heading as Persepolis fortification archives. Persepolis fortification archives. So the year was 1933. Year was 1933, and a few Oriental Institute archaeologists were working at Persepolis. They were cleaning the ruined palaces of King Darius. There are several palaces in that complex. I will show a few photographs today. They were cleaning these palaces like the palace of King Darius, Xerxes and their successors. and suddenly they found several clay tablets in two small rooms of a bastion in the fortification wall. Okay, at the edge of one terrace. I will show the photograph of that terrace also. And in that wall, tens of thousands of tablets and fragments were found, and they were written in different cuneiform scripts. Here you can see, one minute, let me turn on the highlighter. See, this is in Aramaic. This is the only one in Old Persian cuneiform. This, the extreme left hand side top wala, this was cuneiform script and Elamite language. The approximately 15 to 18,000 original documents in Elamite language and Elamite cuneiform were found.
Sir, that's also old Persian cuneiform.
No, I will tell you. First point is 15 to 18,000 Elamite cuneiform tablets. First point. Second point, 500 to 800 Aramaic tablets. This is Aramaic. This is Elamite. Then here is Greek. One tablet in Greek. And here is only one Old Persian cuneiform tablet. So what are these archives exactly? What are Persepolis fortification archives? Persepolis fortification archives are basically the fragments of Achaemenid administrative records. Please write it down. Persepolis fortification archives. Persepolis fortification archives are the fragments of Achaemenid administrative records of receipts, taxations, storage of food crops, food product, etc. They were discovered in 1933 at Persepolis, and immediately in 1935, that is 2 years after the discovery of these tablets, Iran had loaned these archives to Oriental Institute. Okay, please note it down. In 1935, Iran loaned the archives to the Oriental Institute for research and publication. So this happened in 1935. In 1969, 34 years after handing over these archives, Richard Hallock published 2087 Elamite 2087 Elamite Persepolis fortification tablets. So out of around more than 15,000 Elamite tablets, only 2,100 roughly are published as of now. In the past 70 how many years, 1935 to today, almost in 91 years, just 2,100 or roughly 2,000 tablets are published. So the project is still very far away from its completion, and hence you can understand that there is a great career scope in the field of cuneiform studies. Okay, last time in the last slide we have mentioned about Ahur Mazda. Please write down the heading as Ahur Mazda. This is Avestan script. Just write in Roman script. No need to write in Avesta today. So in Avesta, Ahur Mazda is the God Almighty or the Supreme God who has created all the creations. Okay, Ahur Mazda is the Supreme God who has created all the creations. So what kind of creations? So Ahur Mazda has created all creations of the spiritual as well as material world. He himself is uncreated and changeless. Without Ahur Mazda, there is nothing. Okay, one of the first creations of Ahur Mazda, Fravashis were one of the first creations of Ahur Mazda. Most of the Avestan prayer or Zoroastrian prayers start with these words or this line. So Ahur Mazda is considered to be the foremost Amesha Spenta. So Ahur Mazda is the foremost of Amesha Spenta. The other 6 Amesha Spentas are archangels created by Ahur Mazda. Among these 6 creations, 3 are male and the remaining 3 are female. This is little bit confusing for you, I know.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, you said no, one of the first creation of Ahur Mazda is Fravashi.
Fravashi, correct.
Sir, Fravashi means?
Fravashi we are going to study during the start of our Avesta session. Fravashi basically are the guardian spirits. Please note it down. Fravashis are the guardian spirits in Zoroastrianism.
Okay, sir.
And all the living as well as non-living entities have their own Fravashis. So now please note down the names of 6 Amesha Spenta. On the top is Ahura Mazda, he is the supreme god. Below that, just write down these headings. Okay. This and then this part. No need to write the center wala. Amesha Spentas, they are the holy immortals or the beneficent immortals. Okay, they are the creations of Ahura Mazda. As per the Zoroastrian beliefs, who has created Amesha Spenta? Ahura Mazda has created all the creations, including Amesha Spenta. Okay, all the creations of the spiritual as well as the material world. Spiritual beings, those were created by Ahura Mazda. They are known as Yazatas, the worthy of worship. They are called as Yazatas. Okay, and the chief among all the Yazatas are Amesha Spentas. These 6 Amesha Spentas are the chief among all the worshipful beings or the divine beings or among all the Yazatas. So there are total 6 Amesha Spentas and the 7th one is Ahura Mazda himself. So now we will see the description of each and every Amesha Spenta. Write down the heading. The first heading as Vohumana. Vohumana. The spelling can be seen on the screen. Vohumana. So the first 3 means Vohumana, then Asha Vahishta and Kshatravairya are masculine, or they are the male deities, or they are the male Yazatas gender wise. So first is Vohumana. Write down its description. Vohumana is the spirit of divine wisdom. The spirit of divine wisdom, illumination and love. The spirit of divine wisdom, illumination and love. And he presides over good mind. Vohu means the good. Vohu means the good. The Sanskrit word Vasu, like Vohu in Avesta. And Man, you know, the mind. The second day of each month. The second day of each month. The second day of each month and the 11th month of the calendar, and the 11th month of the calendar, that is Zoroastrian calendar, is dedicated to Vohumana. We'll share Zoroastrian calendar to you once we start our proper Avesta session. This is just an introduction. Okay, the second day of each month and the 11th month of the Zoroastrian calendar is dedicated to Vohumana. Fine. The second one, Asha Vahishta. Asha Vahishta. He presides over fire. He presides over fire that is sacred to the Zoroastrians. Is sacred to the Zoroastrians, as well as he presides over truth and righteousness. Truth and righteousness. Okay. Asha Vahishta is the lawful order of cosmos, according to which all the things happen. The third day of each month and the second month of the calendar is dedicated to Asha Vahishta. So the third one is Kshatravairya. In Sanskrit also you know Kshatra and Virya, the power. Kshatravirya. Write down its description. He presides over metals and precious stones. He presides over metal, precious stones, and willpower. Fourth day of month and the sixth month is dedicated to him. These three were the masculine yajatas. Now remaining three we are going to see. The fourth one is Spenta Armaiti. On the screen you can see Spenta Armaiti. It presides over devotion or holy devotion, then earth, serenity and kindness. The fifth day of each month and the 12th month is dedicated to Spenta Armaiti. A feminine yajat it is. Next one is Haurvatat. You know the word Sarva. In Sanskrit the word Sarva is there. Sarva means the total, you can say, or the whole. WHOLE, whole. Sampurna. So the Haurvatat is just similar to its Sanskrit counterpart, that is, it presides over perfection. Haurvatat presides over perfection, water and wholeness. So the last of the Amesha Spentas is Ameretat. Ameretatat. Ameretatat presides over plants, vegetation, long life and immortality. It presides over plant, vegetation, long life and immortality. So the word Amrut in Sanskrit, like Amarath in Avesta, it is derived from the word Mere, means to die. Okay. The seventh day of each month and the fifth month. Check the chat box. Seventh day of each month and the fifth month is dedicated to Amere Tatat. So this is an inscription mentioning Ahur Mazda as the protector. Okay, Abigail, please unmute yourself. Okay, your mic is not working. Karishma?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So please start reading. I will just highlight the words to be read by you. Okay, please read these many words.
Yes, sir. First one is Tatya, Daryavash, Kshayatiya.
Okay, the meaning of these three words is?
Tatya, I forgot.
Said or declares or announces.
Yes, declares Darius the king. Is the first two? Is the first word two?
Correct.
Tuvam.
Okay, and don't worry, I will give this as assignment as well to solve you, and in the next week you can post it. So no need to hurry, no need to worry about it. Just decipher it today. Okay, so continue. Tuvam. What is the meaning of tuvam? Just write the word in Roman script in your notebook. I will give the meanings of a few new words today. Tuvam means you. Okay.
Yes. Hat. No. Haya.
No, before here there is a word. Two alphabets. See this one. This one you missed.
So that is Ka.
Correct.
Ka and Haya.
Ka here. Okay.
Kaya.
See, Satya Daryavush, Kshaitiya, tuvam kaya. Then Nidhi,
Yes, sir.
I will highlight the
Okay.
words for you reading.
The first word is aparam.
Okay, aparam. Please write down the meaning of aparam. In plain English, you can write it down, and in plain Roman script. Later on, I will give the homework to decipher from cuneiform script. Okay. APARAM. Please write it down. The meaning is beyond this. Beyond this. Huh.
The next word is imam.
What is the meaning?
Imam.
Can anyone help her? प्रथमेश तिला मदत करू शकतो का?
Is it this?
करेक्ट दिस.
Yeah.
ठीक है. दिस वन.
The next first letter is
Second line of alphabetical chart on the screen.
D. D.
Huh.
Deepim.
What is the meaning of Deepim?
Island.
No, it is not Dvipam. It is
Acha,
Deepim.
okay. Deepim.
The meaning of
Inscription.
Deepim.
Inscription.
Very good. Okay, so Thatya Daryavush Kshaitiya Tuvam Kaya Aparam Imam Deepim. Then next word.
Vinahaya. Vinaya.
Okay, because her and ya are interconnected. It is like this.
Vinaya. Okay.
Her and ya. Correct? Sorry, my handwriting on the computer screen is pretty bad.
It's okay, sir.
Okay, now see, the meaning is like this. Thatya Daryavush Kshaitiya. Said Darius the king, Tuvam Kaya Aparam Imam Dipim Vainaya. The meaning is, said Darius the king, you whoever sees this inscription, okay? You all or you whoever sees this particular inscription. This is the deciphered part as of now. Now next.
Tyam. Tyam.
What is the meaning of Tyam? Write it down. The meaning of Tyam. The meaning of Tyam is that, comma he, comma this. That or he or this, as per the context. Now you only continue. I will highlight a few words so that the continuity will be there to decipher the complete meaning. Okay, these two also you decipher. Nidhi.
Yes, sir. I can't see. Yes, now it is. Adam.
Adam means I.
Neopisham. Pitham.
Neopitham. Write down the meaning of Neopitham. Neopitham. It means I wrote.
So, sir, what was the meaning of Vinayam separately? Vinayam.
No, the entire word is Neopithium.
No. What was the meaning for Vinayam?
Acha, Vinayam. Okay. It is UC.
Okay.
So meaning up to this particular point is, said Darius the king, you whoever sees this inscription which I wrote. Okay. So this part we have deciphered as of now. Now the next. Prathamesh.
Yes, sir. Sir, can I?
Please.
Sir, Imia.
Okay.
No, sorry, sir.
It is Imiva.
Sorry, sir.
Okay,
Imiva.
please write down the meaning of Imiva. Write down the meaning. Okay, the meaning of Imiva is, I will write in the chat. Imiva means at this, comma or these. Add these, comma, or these, as per the context.
Uh, Sir, can I?
Please continue.
P T I Patai the no Patai the R
No, the nahi hai. It is not the.
sorry R and A.
Please read it properly.
P
Hmm?
T I K R A.
So what is the word?
Pati
Hmm?
Patikara.
Patikara. Any
Patikara.
idea what is the meaning of that?
Patikara, sir. Sir, I have read, I think so. Just a second. Patikara.
Please write down by looking at the chat box. I'm typing it in the chat box. Figures. You remember I had shown you Behistun inscription?
Yes, sir.
So there were certain figures in the center of the inscription, if you remember. So he's referring to those carved figures on the Behistun cliff. Okay, so next point. Please continue reading.
Matya.
Matya. What is the meaning of Matya? Any idea?
Matya.
I think I had told you last time. ठीक है, write it down. The meaning of Matya. Please check the chat box. Okay, Matya means not that.
Yes, sir. V E kana kana here. Sir, right now
One minute. This is longer V.
Yes, sir.
Viknaya. Okay?
Sir, K and R joint or separate? Joint, no?
Yeah, they are joined. Viknaya. The meaning of Viknaya is shall destroy. Shall destroy. Viknaya means shall destroy. Okay?
Okay, sir.
See, now the meaning up to this paragraph is King Darius declares that this inscription which you see, whoever gets it destroyed, including the figures carved on it, this is the rough meaning of this deciphered part as of now.
Yes, sir. I continue from the next word. The first word is Yava.
Okay. Yava.
Tuma.
Tuma. What is the meaning of Tuma? Manu Tumaya. Adam Navam. If you remember.
Family.
Family.
Is family. Ahatiya. Ahatiya. What does it mean, sir? Ahatiya.
I will tell you.
Okay.
Firstly, write down the meaning of Yava. Yava. Okay. The meaning of Yava is up to or until.
Should I continue, sir?
Please.
Um,
Acha,
Pari.
1 minute. The meaning of Ahatiya. I forgot to tell you. Ahatiya means he shall be.
Go ahead, sir. Pari Paribaraha. So what is the
This is Pari
yeah?
Bara. This particular word. Check in the alphabetical chart. The last lane.
So this is her. This is her.
Huh.
But the letter after this, sir.
This one, na? It is the. See here on the screen.
Yes. Sorry. Yeah. So Disha.
Pronounce it.
Paribaraha Disha. Or Dish.
This is Pari. 1 minute, I will. Okay. Pari. Brahadish. Pari Brahadish. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Please write down the meaning of Pari Brahadish. The meaning is you shall preserve them. You shall preserve them. So what will
Yes.
happen? What will happen if you preserve them is mentioned in the next 4 words. These 4 words tell what will happen if you
Ahur.
preserve them.
Ahur Mazda.
Ahur Mazda.
Tuvam. Ahur. Correct. Tuam.
Tuvam. Okay, what could be the meaning of Tuvam? Any guessing?
You, right?
Yours. Tuvam. Yours.
Dushta.
Dushta means dost or the friend. Dushta.
Dushta. Bika. Sorry, not Bika. Bia.
Okay, please write down Bia in Roman. I will tell the meaning. Bia means may you be or may he be. Okay, so King Darius is saying that this inscription and this inscription which I have inscribed, and these images which I have got carved, if they are protected, then Ahur Mazda will be friendly to you. Okay, and now Nidhi, please continue the remaining up to the end.
Okay, sir. Utatiya. Tuma.
What is the meaning of Tuma?
You.
Again?
You.
No, not Tuva, it is Tuma. Tuma means the family.
Okay. Tuma. And next word is so is that versa Vasia
Correct.
Bia Uta Dra next
Correct.
Dragam.
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 Please write down the meaning of
Dragam.
Utatiya.
Acha.
The meaning of Utatiya. It is, the meaning of Utatiya is and you. And you. Okay. Then the next word is Vasiya. Vasiya. The meaning of Vasiya. It is remarkably or the utterly. Remarkably or utterly. So the next word is Bia. Bia. The meaning is may you be or may he be. May you be or may he be. Then the meaning of Uta is and. Uta means and. Then the word Dargam. Dargam. The meaning of Dargam is long or long time. Dargam Jiva. Jiva means to live. May your family live long is the meaning. Jiva means to live.
Yes,
Clear,
sir.
Pura? Okay, so we will take a break of say 10 minutes. You go through all the details, and after 10 minutes we will rejoin.